10.
Turbo one, high. Ready. Turbo one, high. Corner, long.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. To a hit, and the ball is out.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Tua sets up to pass it. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's tough to play zone defense where they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Back to the running game with Mostert.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd and 9.
Ready. G, 21G.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Short throw to Smith. Stiff-armed him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Go ahead.
On play action, here's Tua. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. This is Smith to the ground. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. Caught by Allen. Ooh, with a juke. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Levis back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Off the play fake, Levis. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 30 yards there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. In motion right is Ridley. Levis now off of play action. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jalen Phillips, the former first rounder, getting in there for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. So his first sack of the game at CD, not his first of the season. He has shown an ability to get after the quarterback here early in his rookie year. Yeah, and that just goes along with everything else we already knew about him. We knew his ability to tackle and to make plays behind the line of scrimmage. But any kind of pass rush you get almost seems like a bonus. I think they'll use him that way a lot more moving forward.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From midfield, here's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. Tua going to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jaelan Phillips able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Going deep here for Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Off the play action, Tagovailoa completes it to the tight end Smythe.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now Tua. Over the middle to Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, 21 TA.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. In motion right is Ridley. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as he'll give to Pollard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Levis. Complete. Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Levis to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Tonight.
Levis. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Tua. Flush to his right. Tua hit, and the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Ready. Hey, number 1.
Here's Tua. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now 1st and goal.
Play.
Throwing Tua. Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Ready.
Tua. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st down. Levis, he'll look to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's Levis. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now. Here's Levis. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So